Port Mansfield. Scenic, natural, fisherman's paradise. Wide open. Miles of seemingly unprotected waters and shoreline. Beneath the beauty, for some in law enforcement, a growing anxiety exists that the battle for the border is creeping toward this town.
It seems like the focus is shifting back to this side for right now.
First, in the dusty brushlands that surround the port.
A local rancher out east that come across some people backpacking through his property and basically kind of stood up to him. You know, what are you doing here? This is my property. You need to leave. And like, what are you going to do if I don't?
Willacy County Sheriff Larry Spence's concerns reach past the ranch lands, past the shoreline, here to the Intracoastal Waterway.
What's not going up the highway is going up the waterway.
The deputies patrol in the one boat the department owns.
This is a main roadway. The Intercoastal Canal comes all the way from Brownsville and South Padre Island, all the way through and cuts through the state of Texas, all the way up to Louisiana.
Sergeant J.M. Gonzalez and Deputy Jesse Castaneda have covered this area for 8 months. They know they could come across drug or human smugglers.
There are some that become very agitated or very scared as you approach them, and those are the ones that you want to key in on, and by their actions you know that something might be up.
People in this tiny town are a little bit nervous when it comes to talking about drugs and contraband, but the owner of one business tells me it's very clear. People are definitely using this waterway as an avenue, as a highway to move drugs from Mexico north. The question is just who is doing it and when. Most people here seem to feel they're separated from the criminal activity that has invaded much of the valley. Some tell me undercover ICE agents routinely visit, watching for anything unusual. Jan Jones owns a local pub. She says the waters off the town's shores are vulnerable.
You've got from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. before anybody around here, is really out and about.
Back on the water, the deputies patrol at various times of the day, making it harder for potential smugglers to avoid them.
We, of course, have those who come out here to conduct other business and do other things that they're not supposed to.
It's risky duty. Backup is harder to call in than on the streets of a city or town.
We were interviewing some people, and they became very belligerent, knowing that it's a long distance to take them back into jail, and that we're out here by ourselves, and it becomes a one-to-one situation.
A one-to-one situation. The deputies prepared.
We went and acquired some extra heavy-duty weapons, more heavy-duty artillery type to speak.
The waters off Port Mansfield may seem open, but
not unprotected because we're out here.
Out here, vigilant, in this corner of the battle for the border. In Port Mansfield, Kurt Chason, Channel 5 News at 10:30.